Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. I like to nerd out to the science behind how we can keep our houseplants happy and to multiply them in our homes. So if you're into that kind of content, please do consider subscribing to my channel and send me a like. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an experiment on growth serum, and these are actually huge in Indonesia. I'm not sure about the other markets overseas, but if you check on the online marketplaces, the sold amount of these serums are insane. And everybody swears by it. The testimonials are insane. Everybody's saying, oh, ever since I, put serums on my plants have been growing nonstop. And there I'm thinking, hang on, I don't use the serums. I approach all my plant care naturally. And my plants are always growing all the time too. And in this video, I'm not trying to bring down a business or a brand. In fact, I'm going to keep today's serum brand anonymous because I just want to experiment to see if plants do respond to the serum. I mean, a lot of these serums don't have ingredients listed on their ingredient list, and their claims cannot be scientifically backed. So I'm not sure. I mean, the serum could have probably just been some fertilizers, or I'm not sure. But I'm not a scientist, a disclaimer, and this experiment may be flawed. I try to be as fair as possible. I'm actually doing different tests, one on the vitamin B1 and one on fertilizer and non-fertilizers. This way, I already have one potted up here with the label. This is control. So these are two cuttings of Scindapsus, and I chose them so that the groups have have similar leaf size and also root. And I'm going to put on the screen what these two cuttings look like naked, so you know that I'm not biased in my experiment, that I'm favoring one over the other. So without further ado, I'm going to put this in the potting mix and just pot it up. Both of these are in fertilized potting mix, and they're going to be slowly fertilized with a slow release fertilizer. And they're going to be placed next to each other by a windowsill, and they're going to be watered exactly the same way, one with serum as indicated by the bottle, which is every week. And then we're going to visit them in a few months to see if there are any differences in these two. So here is the one that was given fertilizer. It's got worm casting in there, it's got slow release fertilizer, and I do put in some chemical fertilizer, very, very diluted. Whenever I water this plant, I do see some fungus gnats flying around. This plant needs a lot more watering than that one because that one's not so thirsty. The potting mix is wet for a longer period of time. And of course, this one is a little bit more infested with fungus gnats because I guess there's nutrients in there. So this one has put out one leaf. Well, maybe not fully, it's just unrolling. So let me see, and this one is also still soft. So this is the first leaf that is put out. So in other words, they're putting out the first leaf that is on the way to opening up. Here's the one that was grown in the serum. It's doing quite well. It's grown, I think, a little bit more than the one that was just in the fertilizer, because here you can see that it's put out one leaf. Sorry, this is the one leaf that it's put out, and then it's putting out a second leaf. Here as well, the second cutting is putting out one leaf with another one coming along the way. Sorry, not that one. Here. So it is doing quite well. If I can compare this with the other experiment, which it was given vitamin B1, they are doing quite well. I would say that this is doing a little bit better than the ones that were just lightly fertilized. But this one that was not given anything at all is obviously not doing well. As you can see, they all are getting the same light and the same care. I do water these when they are dry completely because that's how you care for Scindapsus, and they're getting the same light. So I will give you guys another update in a few more months so you guys can see the final outcome of this. Bye! Hi guys, welcome to an update. This is 14 weeks later. So I want to quickly show you, this one is the control group, which is getting fertilizer only, and this one's getting fertilized and the plant serum. As you can see, this one is actually a little bit leggier somehow than this one. I don't know if it's bigger or not, but let's do a leaf count. Let's see how many leaves we have. Keep in mind that we started with 2 leaves only. So this is 1, 2, 3. When we have half a leaf like that, I consider that half. 10. So we've got 10 leaves here. And yeah, I guess the control group also has 10 leaves.
which I counted earlier, and somehow it's growing closer internodes. Keep in mind that they were grown in the exact same lighting conditions, but hang on 1 minute. If you want to compare this, I don't know, something tells me that the stem of these is a little bit thicker than that one, even though it's a little bit longer. I don't know why. And let me see. This one, sorry, yeah, this one somehow put out an internode here with no leaves, and this is, which is why it's a little bit leggy. And this one as well, it's done that, but it didn't do that in my regular plants. And I noticed that regular plants don't really do that. They don't really put out these runners, especially for Scindapsus. So I don't know, something's going on with the hormones of these guys, I guess. But this leaf is actually a lot bigger. If you look at this, if you count the leaf size, yeah, I would definitely say that the growth rate may be pretty similar in terms of the speed, but somehow the leaves are bigger. It's a little bit weirder. I don't know if I like it or not. Yeah, let me look at the roots real quick for this one. Okay, so the roots are doing really well. Pretty good. And then let me look at the ones in the control group. As you can see, the one with the serum has a little bit more roots than this one. So I don't know how I feel about this. I am torn. So maybe the serum does work a little bit, although I must say one thing. The serum smells like poop, and not solid poop, if you know what I mean. It's really, I'm sorry to put that in your head, but it smells really bad. If I get a drop on my hand, I cannot wash that smell off. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it is made of poop, I don't know. But of course there are many brands of serums. I don't know how they all perform against each other. I'm not the kind of person that likes to be endorsed or, you know, mention brands and things like that. I'm also not a brand loyal person. I always buy different things and just go with it. I'm a very easygoing person, but in general, my initial thought about the plant serum is that it does help it grow a little bit longer, bigger leaves, although I don't know, man, it's also very expensive. So I think that it does work to some degree. Let's just say that it does work. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It does work. And will I use it again? I will probably finish the bottle that I have, and I'm not going to actively promote it. Of course, I don't see that big of a difference. I may use it on some of my more expensive plants, but that's it. I'm gonna be very casual with the serum thing. It's not a game changer for me. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm at Botanist on Instagram. If you want to DM me on any questions regarding plant care and propagations, I'll try my best to get back to you. Meanwhile, do take care and stay safe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.